Thumbnail got you, didn't it? Okay. There ain't actually a deer out in the car right now, but it was a good thumbnail. You're here, enjoy the ride. Well, I recently took a poll asking people if they want to see knife sharpening or summer sausage or rabbit hunting or story time. And out of 34 votes over the course of a day or two, however long it's been, I got 21% want to see the knife sharpening video, 18% want to see the summer sausage making video, 53% want to see rabbit hunting, and 9% wanted to hear a story or whatever. So it's official. It's story time. So we're going to tell you about the time that somebody brought a live deer to this processor. Now, we was over there. It's pretty close to quitting time. It's after dark, obviously. And we just hear somebody out there just beep, 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 honking that horn like, what in the world's wrong with these people? Well, I open the door and there's a car, and it's drove in backwards, and that's never a good sign. You always expect crap. When, you know, we got an enter sign and an exit sign. So anytime somebody comes in from the exit side, you're already expecting this to be a bad dealing. So anyways, I go out there with a smile on my face, and the guy, you can tell he's probably almost geeked out nearly. He goes, hey man, you know, I got a deer in my trunk, you know, and I'm thinking dead deer, you know, no big deal there. But I'm like, okay, well, have you got it turned in? And, you know, whatever, you got to do that in Alabama now, you got to turn the deer into the state. He goes, what are you talking about? And I started explaining the steps to him. He said, man, he said, I'm from Florida. He said, I ain't been here 3 months. I ain't got a driver's license, much less a hunting license. And I was like, holy crap. And he goes, yeah, man, I just hit this deer. I wasn't even hunting. And he showed me the side of his car. And right behind his right headlight, he had a dent probably that big. You could see blood on it. And I'm like, yeah, well, that sucks or whatever. And he said, yeah, man, he's still alive. He's beating the, you know what, out of my trunk. And I got to listen. And you could hear like jack handles and stuff flying in there. And I thought, when I walked up to the car originally, I thought it was music playing, whatever. But no, it was that deer beating the crap out of his trunk. And I was like, man, you ain't supposed to haul wildlife alive. And I started giving him this big spiel. And finally, we determined that he would find a way to turn it in, and we would go from there. Well, either way, about that time, I was fixing to handle that deer, and about that time, some other guy pulled up, and I was like, well, let me handle this other customer first, and I'll get right back with you. Well, I went there and handled that customer. I went back outside, and I ain't seen that guy since. He just left, you know, deer and all. I mean, I hope it was a deer. It could have been anybody. It could have been his ex-girlfriend, for all I know, to be honest with you. But either he left. I just thought that was kind of funny. I still couldn't pick this guy out of a crowd. Don't know his name, don't know where he lived, don't know nothing about him. But either way, I was in there telling the woman about it, and I was like, man, that's kind of bad. I said, at least could have shot it or something. She said, well, he might not have had a gun. And I'm like, well, he at least could have knocked it in the head with a jack handle or something. She says, he might not have been strong enough. I'm like, he wrestled a live deer into the trunk of his car. He's strong enough. So, anyways, hopefully if y'all found that interesting, that's pretty much the end of the story. I wasn't hoping y'all wanted to get better. Maybe that's why y'all voted for rabbit hunting. But either ways, yeah, there's some interesting stuff goes on down here to deer processing. So, either way, so I don't really know how to end this video. So, bye.